For nearly 150 years, Elmhurst College prepared students for lives of meaning and success. Today, as Elmhurst University, we're carrying on that proud legacy. A beautiful campus just 30 minutes from downtown Chicago. Small classes where you'll get to know your professors. And top-ranked majors and graduate programs that will open the door to the career of your dreams. As we celebrate a new name for our institution in an ever-changing world, our values and spirit remain the same. Welcome to Elmhurst University.
Good evening and welcome to Langhorse Field here on the beautiful campus of Elmhurst University. I'm Bill Downing, going to carry you through this non-conference women's lacrosse tilt here today as the Sabres of Marian University come down south from Wisconsin to take on your Elmhurst
Good evening, fans,
University
and welcome
lacrosse
to Langhorse Field for tonight's
team.
NCAA women's lacrosse matchup featuring the
We're going to send it down to the national anthem
and
right
your Elmhurst University Blue Jays. Elmhurst University, the College Conference of Illinois, Wisconsin, and the NCAA promote good sporting behavior by student-athletes, coaches, and fans. We request your cooperation in supporting the student-athletes and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, derogatory comments, or other intimidating actions directed at student-athletes, officials, team representatives, or other fans will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal. We appreciate your cooperation in creating a safe and positive game environment. At this time, we ask you please stand if you are willing and able and face the flag for the playing of our national anthem.
Yeah, beautiful rendition of the national anthem.
And now for
Things
tonight's
started
starters,
today.
first
We're
for
gonna
the
take a
visiting
look at
Sabres.
the starting lineups first.
Number
for the
1,
visitors
Cielo Martinez.
from Marian University.
Number 2,
Cielo
Emma Church.
Martinez, Emma Church.
Number 3, Marie Murphy.
Marie Murphy, Isabel Davis.
Number 4,
Nicole
Isabel Davis.
Station, Izzy Newton.
Number
Lauren
7, Nicole
Flogel,
Station.
Emma Heidi.
Number
Mackenzie
8, Izzy
Golke,
Newton.
Kaylee Marino.
Number
Taylor
9, Lauren
Russo,
Flogel.
And in the goal, it's going to be
Number 14,
Gwen
Emma Hyde.
Kasirag.
Number
The
15,
senior from
Mackenzie
Burlington,
Galkey.
Wisconsin. The Sabres coming
Number
in
16,
0-5
Callie
overall.
Moreno.
They have yet to play a conference game.
Number
in
22,
NAC.
Taylor Russo. And in
don't
goal,
forget,
number
you're
30,
watching
Gwen
tonight's broadcast
Kasirag.
here on
The head coach of the
Suncom.tv
Sabres
and
is
Elmhurst
Corey
University's
Ybarra.
athletic YouTube page. And for the starters,
And now the
for
starting lineup for your Elmhurst University Blue
Karina
Jays.
Salmon,
Number
Gracie
0,
Eastman,
Karina Salmon.
MC Brown.
Number 1,
Jack
Gracie
Benoni.
Eastman.
In goal, Kendall
Number 2,
Sheppy,
MC Brown.
Lissa Diaz, Hannah
In
Jacob,
goal, number 3,
Michaela
Jack
Armstrong,
Benoni.
Paige Moniz,
Number 4, Kendall Sheppy.
Bella Roki,
Number 5, Julissa
Rokes,
Diaz.
excuse me. Number 15, Andrea
Number 7,
Mertland,
Hannah
Paige
Jacob.
Palermo.
Number 12,
Coach
Michaela
Sloan
Armstrong.
Baumgartner, first season at the helm of the
Number 13,
Blue
Paige
Jays.
Moniz.
Blue Jays will be in their all whites with blue numbers,
Number
trimmed
14,
in black.
Bella Roke.
Marian in their all black, blue
Number 15,
letters.
Andrea Mertland.
And looks like blue numbers trimmed in white.
And number 18, Paige Palmero.
Beautiful night
The Blue
here.
Jays are coached by Son Jones,
on
and the head
Elmhurst
coach of Elmhurst
University's
is
campus.
Sloan Baumgartner.
The Blue Jays coming in 1-1 overall, have yet to play a conference game in the CCIW. They'll be back at it Thursday night right here on Suncom.tv. Cornell College will invade Langhorse Field also. They'll hit the road on the 23rd at Concordia, Wisconsin, 27th at UW Stevens Point. Then they'll return on the 30th of March against St. Benedict, and then the 3rd of April against DuPage. Blue Jays are going left to right. For the Blue Jays, taking the draw, Andrea Mertland, the midfielder, sophomore out of Grand Rapids, Michigan, Comstock Park. Not too far from where my daughter lives. Spent a lot of time there at the West Michigan Whitecaps. And for Marian, taking the draw, Nicole Station, the senior from Kenosha, Wisconsin. We're ready to get things underway. Here's the opening draw of the contest. Station and Mertland. And here we go. Opening draw still on the ground. Still on it. And the Blue Jays come up with it, and we're going to have a penalty right away. I believe it's going to be a tripping call. What you see is what you get for Marian. And right off the bat, it's going to be a woman up for the Blue Jays. They move it along the near wing. That was Sheppy. Long pass right at the hash mark. That's Mertland. They're going to drop it just outside the 12-meter fan, and that ball on the ground, and Marian trying to come up with it. Blue Jays still loose. Still on the ground. Someone's got to get possession, and now Marian does. They'll get the opening ground ball as they are a woman down. Here on the woman up penalty for the Blue Jays. Marian moving along the far wing. Now they'll try to move it in front of the cage. Vanoni with a nice stop. Blue Jays will keep it in along the far sideline. Marian back to full strength. Here's Salmon. Make that Gracie Eastman, excuse me. Now up to Kendall Sheppy out of Lebanon, Illinois. Mini pick set between the hash marks. Palermo loses it on the ground. Still loose. And Marian will come up with the second ground ball. Nice play that time by Izzy Newton. Here come the Sabres right down the seam. Newton with it. Just outside the arc. She's going to leave this one for her teammate Station. They're going to try to drop this one down low, and just like that, Marian leads 1-0. Well, breakdown in the Blue Jays defense. And what a play that time. Brought it to the near wing, stayed just outside the hash mark, nobody in front. And an easy 1-0 goal for Marian.
Goal Marian, number 8, Izzy Newton.
Izzy Newton with the goal. To open the scoring here tonight. And the visitors from Wisconsin, good friend of mine, Wade Bates, the voice of the Marian University Sabres. Hopefully he's tuning in tonight. Here's the second draw tonight. Mertland. And again, the Sabres. Nicole Station. That's one thing that the Sabres have done. They've scored 28 even strength goals to 14. Now make it 29 for Marian as they move it behind the cage. This one loose, and that one almost goes in. Fanoni, Issaquah, Washington native. Now the Blue Jays move it along the far wing, right just inside the far sideline. This one all the way over to the near wing. That's Paige Palermo, the junior from Elmhurst, went to York High School right down the road. Palermo again, she's going to move between the hash marks, now moves it over to the far wing. Elmhurst trying to set up a good play. Here's Eastman. Eastman goes from wing to wing. And we have a whistle. And we are going to get our first free position shot, and it's going to go to Gracie Eastman, the junior from Austin, Texas. Let's see if she goes right in with this. She gets knocked down again, ball left behind. I believe she's going to get another one. She is. She was knocked down on the way to the goal. Another free position for Gracie Eastman. Eastman this time, grip and rip. And that one, I don't know. Are they going to say yes? They are. Well, that one hit every piece of metal and then dropped straight down. And they're saying that that one went through just enough to make it 1-1. Look at the free position.
Goal!
Eastman does exactly what she has to do, grip and rip.
Eastman.
She got that one right behind Gwen Kasirag, senior from Burlington, Wisconsin. So the score now 1-1. 11:27 left here in the first. Couple goals that both these keepers wish they could get back. All square here at 1-1. Blue Jays now 6 of 10 out of free position. Emma Heidi now with it for the Sabres. Then she loses it. Yeah, she tried to bring it right down the seam, and here come the Blue Jays. Well, the Blue Jays moving it down with a purpose. That was MC Brown, the junior from McKesney Park, Illinois. Paige Moniz. Back up top to Eastman at the point. Quick double team. She thought about it. Slowly brought that ball back out to Palermo. Back to Mertland. Mertland with it. Nice spin move. Oh, goes right over the top of the bar. And Elmhurst will retain the possession. 48 seconds on the shot clock. 10:20 on the game clock. It's 1-1. Elmhurst playing a game of catch. Giving a Salmon. Here come the Blue Jays again as they're starting to move it around the cage. Stop just shy of behind the cage, moves it out to the wing. Back out to the point. That's Palermo again. Leaving this one for Moniz. Freshman out of Montgomery, Illinois, Rosary High School. 15 on the shot clock. Blue Jays got to do something. That's Eastman. And we're going to have a whistle. And this will be another, well, let's see if they can make it another free position. They are. Taking this one again is going to be Eastman. No, it's not. I'm sorry. It's going to be Rokiz. Still 10 seconds on the shot clock. Bella Rokiz. And score. 2-1, Blue Jays. Roke this time.
Go Blue Jays, number 14, Bella Roke.
Bella Roke, the senior from Niles, Illinois, with the free position. Makes it 2-1 Elmhurst. After a quick 1-0 start, Elmhurst on a 2-0 run. 9:31 left here in the first. It's 2-1 Blue Jays. Merlin will take the draw again up against Station for the Sabres. And just like that, here come the Blue Jays right off the draw. Palermo, right place at the right time. Here comes Eastman, right down the seam. One-on-one, moves it to the near wing. Sheppy now with it. Drops it to the point. Palermo had that ball knocked out of the wickets. They make that Mertlin, quickly double team. Here's Palermo. Oh, nice move that time by Hannah Jacob. Here comes Mertlin. She thought about it. Put it behind the cage. Now the Blue Jays going to move it from one wing to the other. Back out to Sheppy. Had that one knocked out. Gets it back. Back out to the point. That's Palermo. "13 seconds on the shot clock. Here's Eastman. Eastman. Blue Jays got to do something. Here's Sheppy. Sheppy tried to bounce that one by. And this will be a shot clock violation. Ball will go to Marian. Beautiful, beautiful night here for Lacrosse. Marian with their scratches. What you see is what you get here tonight. So there really is no substitutions. They go a player down. That one's going to hurt. Marian with the possession at station. They're going to move it down low, and it's just like that. It's 2-2. Another quick move from the same place that they scored their first goal. 2-2. The old style of grip it and rip it right there.
Marian, number 8, Izzy Newton.
Newton, that's her second. Again, if you've seen that play earlier, that's how they scored both their goals. You can see the coach for Marian switching out the lacrosse sticks. Looks like changing out with Nicole Station. Two to 2, 7:28 left here in the first. Mertland. The Sabres. Here comes Marian again. That's Murphy. Not wasting any time. Right down the seam and move it over to the far wing. She stops just shy of the far hash mark. Now Marian, who ended the 2-0 run by the Blue Jays, evens it up 2-2. Here's Heidi. Heidi moves it over to the far wing. Tries to move that one out in front. Ball loose. Picked back up again. And we have a whistle. Looks like it's going to be a free position. Or is there another foul? That one's on Kaylee Marino. Blue Jays on the women up. They have scored 4. Looking for number 5 right here. Ball on the turf. It's like in hockey, you got your back checking, your fore checking. Right now, Marian pressuring the ball to alleviate some of this penalty time. Roke loses it, and here comes Marian. Woman down. They'll have the possession, and look out. Here comes Heidi with it. By Marian moving back down to the same play that they've scored the first 2. Ball on the turf. And we will have a free position. 5:52 left here in the first. It's 2-2. Taylor Russo. One-on-one with Vanoni. Make it 3-2, Marian. Looked like Vanoni got a piece of it. That one looked like it started going high and then just kind of dipped
Goal
down.
Marian, number 22, Taylor Russo.
Russo gives the Sabres a 3-2 lead. But they have been relentless on the attack so far for Marian tonight. Mertland and Station again for the draw. This time the Blue Jays will come up with it. Paige Palermo. Blue Jays need one to tie this back up. 5:40 left here in the first. 3-2 Marian. Right up top, here's Eastman. Eastman. Now Mertland. Trying to split the defenders. Ball back out to the near wing. This is Palermo. Palermo back to Eastman. Now let's start to move it behind the cage. See if they can't get another one behind Marian's keeper. And that one off the side. Looked like it went in, but it didn't. Good idea. Just wide of the post. Marian not wasting any time, and they'll turn that one over. And then Marian will strip that one right out of the wickets. Here come the Sabres. Izzy Newton, who has 2 goals, looking for number 3. She'll move it in on the near wing. Drops it down low. Vanoni says not today. Vanoni now with it. Trying to find a player that's open. That one on the turf, and how about splitting the defenders? Nice play that time by Roque. Here comes Mertland right down the seam. Splits the defenders, going to go one-on-one and make it 3-3. That's how you do that. Take the possession, run right down the seam, challenge the defenders.
15, Andrea Mertland.
Mertland with her first, and it's 3-3. What a beautiful play. You can see just splits the defenders. Bounces that one down low. Right behind Kasarag. Three is your score. Gwen Kasarag, the senior from Burlington, Wisconsin. The keeper for the Sabres. It's 3-3, 3:47 left here in the first. 90 on the shot clock, and we've got another draw, and here we go. It's going to be Mertland and Station again. Well, these two have been really even tonight. How about that? Blue Jays win the draw. That's Sheppy. Sheppy splits the defenders, moves it along the far wing. Sheppy going to continue to move in, loses it down on the turf. And picked up by, let's see, I'm trying to figure out that was Isabel Davis, the junior from Hoagland, Indiana. Comes up with it. Now Marian looking to go back on top. Move right down the seam. That's Heidi. Heidi with it, and she's going to be knocked off the ball. Michaela Armstrong guilty of the penalty. And Vanoni with a nice stop that time on the shot by Heidi. Here come the Blue Jays. After being down 1-0, they ripped off 2 quick goals. Find ourselves tied 3 apiece with 2:50 left here in the first. Ball on the turf. Blue Jays looking to come up with it. That's Eastman again. Gracie with a goal here tonight. Has the ball. Now she'll move it behind the cage. They can chew off as much as 52 seconds off the game clock. That one knocked loose, and it looks like we have a whistle This will be a free position. .224, free position for the Blue Jays. Right on the 8-meter arc. Didn't take the shot. Rather have it set up. Nice cradle. We're going to go right back to, I thought maybe a whistle for another free position. But Marian all over Isabel Davis. How about that? Well, they've caused quite the amount of turnovers here early. Here come the Sabres. Wide open down the seam. They have to be careful. And Marian comes back up with it again. It looked like they turned it over. Ball on the turf. That's Marino. Chops it for Heidi. Heidi tried to get one by Vanoni, not able to do so. And this one will make it. Now that ball's still in play. Marian will have it. This one launched into the stratosphere. This will go out, and this will be a turnover, and it'll be Blue Jay ball. Minute 13 left here in the first. It's 3-3. Non-conference tilt between the Sabres and the Blue Jays. As the sun sets on a beautiful day. Here's Roque. Ball will remain with the Blue Jays, and they can run out this first. Roque that time had the stick knocked out of her hand. You can see that one stung a little bit. Here's Eastman. 40 seconds on the clock. Possession with the Blue Jays. Moving it right down the seam. We have a whistle. That was Sheppy that time. Looked like she wanted to let that one go. She'll get the free position. Little Sheppy, the senior from Lebanon, Illinois, O'Fallon Township. See if she can get one right here. That one knocked just loose as she was trying to shoot that one. Back out to the point. Here's Roque now on the far wing. That ball loose. Trying to get to it. Scola. Here's Eastman again. 13 on the clock. On the turf. Mertlin's got to do something with it. She's knocked down. We have a stoppage with they're going to have to get a shot off. Here's Eastman's shot. Oh, nice stop that time by Kasarag, and that will end the first. 1-1 is your score at the, 3-3 is your score at the end of one. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
You just might end up making the world a better place. But first, you have to discover who you are and what you can learn from others. To do that, you have to seek out teachers and mentors who will help you identify your goals and challenge you to go after them. Before you can do that, you have to find a community that welcomes and supports you. A place where you can learn. A place where you can thrive. Before you can do that, you must have motivation and desire to improve your mind, your soul, your circumstances. To ignite that desire, you must find your potential. We'll help you discover your potential once you discover us. Elmhurst University.
3-3 is your score. Looking at the goal scorers, first for the visitors. Russo with one, Newton with two of them. And for the Blue Jays, Eastman with one, Broke with one, and Mertlin with one. 8 saves for Venoni, 5 for Kasarag. Ball has been on the ground an awful lot, 4-1. Ground balls in favor of Marian. 7-5 in the turnovers in favor of the Blue Jays. And 3 of those turnovers have turned into goals for the Sabres. So they got to be careful with the turnovers. Now the teams will switch sides. Blue Jays now going right to left, Sabres left to right. Beautiful brand new turf here at Langhorse Field. Mertlin and Station going at it again. They'll be doing this all night for the draws. Blue Jays have been pretty good on the draws as of late. Sabres taking a lot of advantages of the ground balls. This one's still loose, and Marian will come up with it. Nicole Station, the senior from Kenosha. That ball loose, still loose, down on the ground. Boy, hot potato drill right here. Here's Eastman with it. Goes by 3 defenders. Eastman with it. Now we'll slow it down. Passes it out to the points. That's Mertlin. Out on the near wing now is Roque. Roque will change places with Sheppy. Mertlin at the point. Receives the pass. She wanted to go left, but she's being hounded right now by Marino. Here's Sheppy with it, drops it down just inside right near the 8-meter arc. And again, this ball on the turf. We've seen a lot of that here tonight so far. Blue Jays trying to come back up with it. And they will. And then they'll lose it. And here come the Sabres. Murphy with it. Murphy right down the seam. Well, the Sabres this time move it to the near wing. Trying to drop this one down low. Good stop by Venoni. They tried to get that one down low to Heidi, the junior from Kenosha. Marian again gets another turnover. Now a Station, and now Station turns it over, and Blue Jays ball. We have a whistle. 12:46 left until halftime. 3-3 is your score. Venoni directing the team. Nice toss and catch that time. That's Palermo. Triple team right down in front of me here. And that one turned over. And the Sabres looking to switch the field. Boy, nice pass that time. at station, and we have a whistle. Station will get the free position. Senior from Kenosha, looking to give the Sabres a lead here on the free position. Waiting for the whistle. And here it is. And it's 4-3. Boy, Station makes it
goal number 7,
4-3. Sabres. Took it right in on the free position. Bounced that one right past Finoni. And it's 4-3 with 12:09 left to go until halftime. Marian, a short roster here today. Looks like 3 scratches. So the only break they get is on a whistle, end of the period, and halftime. Here's the draw. Merlin and Station going at it again. And the Blue Jays come out with it. Nice catch that time by Palermo. Palermo leaves it for Eastman. Here's Eastman. Moves it on the far wing. Now behind the cage. That ball loose. Roque loses it. Blue Jays trying to get this one back. Right along the end line. Or are they going to say, oh, they're going to say that it's going to be Sabres ball after all that. Again, the Blue Jays pressuring, looking for a turnover. Deep in the Blue Jays attack zone. Boy, this one loose. That could be dangerous. Sabres will come right up with it. And the Blue Jays. And Armstrong. Here's Eastman with it. On the near wing. Let's see what she does. She's going to go left. Going to bring it right back out front. Bounces it in, and it's 4-4. Eastman with her second goal tonight. Well, it turned into a 2-on-1.
Elmhurst goal number 1, Gracie Eastman.
Well, the replay, I mean, it is black and white right there. It was a 2-on-1. Eastman went left, found nobody home, no defenders, and went 1-on-1 with Kasarag and makes it 4-4. Nice move that time by the junior from Austin, Texas. Stephen F. Austin High School. It's 4-4, 11:02 left until halftime. Well, you're seeing some pretty good moves here tonight. A couple breakdowns defensively by both teams. And we're even here at 4-4. A lot of percentages. You take a look at prior to tonight's game, free position, goals, and attempts. Marian was 7 of 22, 5 of 9 for the Blue Jays. Blue Jays win this draw again. Nicely done. Here's Palermo. Palermo being pushed almost out of play. Yeah, that one's going to be a penalty, and no, they're going to say no. Going to just be a stoppage. Here's Mertlin. Mertlin finds Eastman, who has 2 tonight. Eastman moves it over to the far wing. And right back out front again. Go left and then shoot right. Kosarog with a really nice save. But then the pass turned over, still loose. Blue Jays trying to come back up with it. And Marian now has it. Marian's got numbers, a nice defense that time by Hannah Jacob. And she's going to be hit right along the sideline. Oh, and it's going to be another penalty. So it's going to be another woman up for the Blue Jays here tonight. Hannah Jacob, freshman from Glenview, Illinois. Remain with the Blue Jays. Active stick that time by Gulke, knocked it out. Then Elmhurst loses it and turns it right over to Marian with the woman up. Sabres have scored. A woman down here tonight once. Here's Heidi for the Sabres. Moves it between the hash marks, now right down the seam. Ball loose, she'll pick it right back up again. 9:31 left till halftime, 63 on the shot clock. Marian coming in 0-5. Blue Jays 1-1. Another nice grab that time by Vanoni. Vanoni chases it back down again. The Sabres looking to score here with 8:49 left, and they do. Just like that, a turnover deep in the attack zone. And the Sabres have made it 5-4.
Marian goal, number 16, Callie Moreno.
Moreno, that time a senior from Peoria, gets her first tonight. Makes it 5-4. And we have a timeout on the field with 8:47 left to go here until halftime. It's 5-4 Sabres. Both teams, a lot of turnovers here early on, and I know they're going to try to fix that at halftime. Quite a few of them have turned into goals. Each team, Izzy Newton with 2 for the Sabres, and Gracie Eastman with 2 for the Blue Jays. 5-4 is your score. And the Blue Jays looking to go 2-1 on the season if they can get a win here tonight. They'll be back at it on Thursday against Cornell. Then they'll hit the road for 2 at Concordia University, Wisconsin. Then the 27th at University of Wisconsin-Stevens Point, before returning home on the 30th against the College of St. Benedict. Beautiful night here for Lacrosse and for the Blue Jays. They've got to cut down on the turnovers, especially deep in the opposing team's attack zone. That has turned into a couple goals here early on. And for Marian, they have taken advantage of most of those opportunities. Like I said, with 3 scratches here tonight, the Sabres are playing with everybody that you see with no substitutions. So a smart timeout called by head coach Corey Ibarra in their 3rd season. Sloan Baumgartner, 1st season with the Blue Jays. And there's the draw, and Marian assumes the possession. Ball on the turf. Still looking to come up with it. Still on the ground. This one pops up. And Marian will come up with it, then loses it. Nice play that time by Roke. But knocked out of the wickets, and now the Sabres back with it. Here's Station. 8 minutes left until halftime. This is Heidi. Pick set that time by Murphy. And this will be a free position. Emma Heidi, a junior from Kenosha, Bradford High School. This will be straight on with Vanoni. And this one goes wide of the far post, and the Blue Jays come up with it. Nice play that time by Mertlin. Back to Vanoni. Long pass out to Armstrong. Now here's Eastman. Make that Sheppy, excuse me. Sheppy now with it. Blue Jays move it up about another 20 yards. That's Palermo. This one down low, but we have a whistle in a free position to Palermo, straight on. Kasarag. This one going for the far post. Kasarag looking around. Ball was just behind her, behind the cage. This one bounced in. Nice chance that time by Mertlin. Under 7 left here in the first. 5-4 Sabres. Eastman moves it in. Now she'll be behind the cage. Passes it over. Now Eastman will move back out front. Blue Jays still with it. 12 on the shot clock. Elmhurst has to get a shot off here pretty soon. Here's Mertlin. Mertlin, nice spin move. Got to get rid of it. 4 seconds. Ball loose.
Don't hurt my sister!
And they're going to give it to Marian. Sabres not wasting any time. They're moving right down the field. Here's Station. Nice spin move that time by Marino. Here comes Marian moving along the far wing. Drops it down low. This one over the top of the cage. And Vanoni comes up with it. And the Blue Jays will turn this one right back over deep in their own zone. Here's Murphy. And the Sabres, Murphy moving it in, splits the defenders right down the middle. She's knocked down. And we have a whistle. Okay, so this will be a free position. Trying to see the number. Nice stop that time by Vanoni. Now the Blue Jays will start to move it up. Here's Roke. Roke loses it, trying to get this back. She hasn't. She's hounded by a couple attackers. Ball still loose on the turf. Eastman comes up with it for Elmhurst. This will be Elmhurst ball on the penalty. Or on the foul call, excuse me. Boy, Mertland could not pick that ball up off the turf. Here comes Station with it. Another whistle. We got a green card. MC Brown. So now, one up for the Sabres. Trying to drop this one down low. Nobody home. Ball loose. Picked up. Right out front. And score. But the Sabres systematically move that one in.
14, Bella Roque. Correction. Number 7, Nicole Stashin.
Station with her second. Six to 4, Marian. Contessa Simzak, the freshman from Joliet Central High School, will come on in. Jalissa Diaz will catch a breather. Here's the draw. Blue Jays trying to scoop this one up. Well, I tell you, the defense by the Sabres. Rough and tumble. Sheppy again knocked loose by a couple defenders. Pass out to Michaela Armstrong, junior from Valparaiso, Indiana. Now the Blue Jays trying to move this one in, trying to creep within one goal, down by 2, 6 to 4, 3:53 left here until halftime. Eastman already with 2 goals, trying to position herself right in front. Kasserag. Now the Blue Jays move it behind the cage. Sheppy now with it. Long pass, nobody home. MC Brown picks it up. Leaves this one for Mertland. Now Mertland trying to find Eastman right down the seam. That one hit at the last very second. And the whistle and the free position. Eastman looking for the hat trick. 3:12 left until halftime. And she got it. How about that one? Gracie Eastman with her third.
Goal number 1, Gracie Eastman.
And it's 6-5 Marian now. It's exactly what they needed. Eastman knew exactly what she needed to do right there. She had it, repositioned the cradle, took the shot, nice overhand shot. Makes it 6-5 Marian with 3:12 left until halftime. But back and forth we've gone here tonight. And again, a lot of turnovers and some really nice passing. And the Sabres, they'll win the draw, and then they'll turn this one right over. Here comes Palermo. Looking for Eastman. Just picked up her third. She has it. Going to move it along the far wing. She's hounded by Heidi, and then we'll have a whistle. Sabres will take that all day. They try to slow down the marching of the Blue Jays. Blue Jays with a chance to tie this one up. 2:35 left until halftime. That double team, I tell you, right now the Sabres just swarming on defense. They're not letting anybody get inside 12-meter fan, and when they do, they either double or triple team them. Here's Eastman again on the near wing, that one on the turf. Marian trying to come up with it, still can't come up with it, and the Blue Jays do. Here's Eastman. Tries to work it along the near post, then she'll just slow it down behind the cage. Picks it up. Well, if the Blue Jays can drop someone right down the seam, there is nobody home defensively right now for the Sabres. 1:44 left till halftime, 6-5 Sabres. Marian on the season, 28 even strength goals to start the contest here tonight. Here's Mertlin. Mertlin, nice spin move. Tries to drop that one in, and she is clobbered. Here's a free position. Mertlin, sophomore out of Grand Rapids, Michigan, looking to tie this one up. And she does. It's 6-6. That's her second.
15, Andrea Mertlin.
Well, Eastman with 3, Mertlin with 2, Roke with 1. That's what they needed. Now they need to stand fast on defense. Look at that angle right there. She knew exactly what she wanted to do. When the memo reads, you got to bounce that one off this turf. Kosarog read that one well, just could not get the stick down fast enough. 6-6 is your score. 1:32 left until halftime. All new contest here. Marian had a 6-4 lead, a 2-0 run by the Blue Jays has evened it up 6-6. Hat trick by Gracie Eastman so far. And 2 by Mertlin. And Roke with the other one. And the Blue Jays want to keep the pressure on. Oh, my. I don't think that was a trip right there. And that one looked like a hit from behind. And that one, that's a yellow card. That's a dangerous play. And we have a player down. Well, that's enough to take the wind right out of you, especially when you don't see it coming. Even when you do, that's hard to stop. Even with the turf, you have artificial surface, you got the rubber beads and all that stuff. Still, that one's going to leave a mark. Hopefully she's okay. I know the training staff out taking a look at her right now. 1:26 left until halftime. Elmhurst was well on their way to possibly scoring the 7th goal tonight. Emma Heidi, the junior from Kenosha, in the box with the yellow card. Minute 26 left. It's 6-6, and we have a Blue Jay player down. And back to her feet. It's good to see. Nice round of applause. Good sportsmanship both ways. That was Paige Palermo. one. She is in some pain. Savannah Sanis. Looks like she's coming in. So $1:26 left until halftime. Paige Palermo, the junior from Elmhurst, York High School, on the bench being looked at. And it looks like she definitely had the wind knocked out of her, taking a lot of deep breaths on that bench. Let's see if the Blue Jays can make the Sabres pay here with $1:20 left. Here's Eastman, already with 3 goals. Spin move on the near hash mark. Down low, ball still on the turf. Blue Jays come up with it. Right out front, that was Sheppy, and it will remain with the Blue Jays with 56.3 seconds left. They can run this shot clock out and get a good shot here. Blue Jays now on the near wing. Moves it out to Roque. Trying to drop this one down low. Still on the turf. Sabres come up with it. Now they turn it over. Blue Jays trying to come up with it. They do. That's Mertland. Here's Eastman. Going to bring it right back down the seam. Nice spin move. Goes to her right. Shoot. Oh, nice. Save that time by Kasarag. 17.7 seconds left. Blue Jays move it out front and score! Bella Roque. That's her second. And it's 7-6 Blue Jays. That one makes the Sabres pay with 13.8 seconds left. That's how you make another team pay. Lift the woman up. 7-6 Blue Jays. 13.8 seconds left till halftime. Exactly what the doctor ordered. Kendall Sheppy will take the draw. Here with 13.8 seconds left. Shot clock now not a factor. Blue Jays trying to come up with this draw. And Eastman does. They got 5 seconds. Let's see if they can try to get a shot off here. Eastman on the near wing. Sabres won't let them. That's going to be your score at halftime. It's 7-6 Elmhurst. After trailing 6-4, Elmhurst rips off 3 straight to take a 1-goal lead, 7-6. Hat trick by Eastman, 2 by Roque, and 2 by Mertland. That's your scores for the Blue Jays. We're going to step aside. It's halftime, 7-6 Blue Jays. We'll be right back with second half action.
My name is Michael. I'm a senior here. I study special education and I'm a first-generation college student.
My name is Lauren Berryhill. I'm a junior and I'm a music education major.
My name is Sarah Jean Dickey. I am a double major in mathematics and computer science with a minor in Spanish, and I'm a senior.
My name is Randy Morales. I'm a freshman and I'm a psychology major.
I transferred to Elmhurst because I like the small class sizes and I really value that professor-student relationship that I knew that I was going to get here.
When I was looking at other colleges, it just didn't feel like people cared and wanted you there the same way that when you came to Elmhurst, they just really wanted you to be there and to learn and grow, and I felt like I would be comfortable coming here, but also be pushed in so many ways to grow and become better.
I already knew some people who went here, and I'd visit a couple of times just to hang out with them. I just really liked being around them and being here. And the campus itself is absolutely beautiful.
My sister did go to school here as well. I kind of already knew the campus a little bit, knew it was a great school. I'm glad I chose Elmhurst because it was probably the best place for me, and it was the best monetary decision as well.
When I first transferred, I lived in apartments, but now I live in Stanger, and I really couldn't picture it any other way. Like, I love being on campus. There's just something about rolling out of bed and going to class that I love.
I started out in Schick my freshman year here. I moved to Niebuhr halfway through. I lived in Schick my sophomore year as well, and I've been living in an on-campus house on Myrtle for the past 2 years, and I love it there.
I've actually only lived in Cureton Hall all 3 years. I really could stay there my 4th year and be fine.
I love the community that it brought, that you were one room away from your friends, you were eating dinner on campus together almost every night, and just that there were different opportunities within the residence halls.
A day in the life is pretty hectic. Most music ed majors, their classes are in the mornings and then their ensembles are in the afternoon. So I'm pretty much boom, 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 thing to thing to thing.
I'm a morning person, so whether I have class in the morning or not, I like to wake up a little bit on the earlier side.
So I'd wake up at 5:30, practice, eat breakfast quickly, go to my 9 a.m.
Probably have class till around noon, and depending on the day, I'll probably head out to the local middle school to take some time with my students there, go to the library to do some homework, and then I also work at the library.
Get out of class, go home, change, go directly to work.
I'll usually have work later in the afternoon, and then eat dinner, maybe do some more homework, watch a movie.
Get a dinner or some snacks at the Roost, and then head back to my dorm to do some homework and head to bed.
Usually I spend time with my friends at night, and that's when I get to catch up on what's going on.
My favorite place on campus is on the 3rd floor of the education department. It's the best place to study with the best view.
I have 2 favorite places on campus. One is my house, but I also love the conference room in Daniels.
My favorite place would be the cafeteria.
Sitting in Founders, I love to sit at one of those tables and do homework. You can be in there to have fun, you can be in there to study, and the vibe can be whatever you want it to be.
Out of the 4 classes that I took this past semester, my favorite class was acting. The professor was Dr. Tony Noyce. He is such a character. He's so awesome to be around. It was such a fun experience.
And my favorite class was probably linear algebra with Dr. Crawford. It was part theory and part computation, which I really liked how it pulled those 2 concepts together. And Dr. Crawford is just an amazing teacher. I've had her almost every semester since I've been here.
Post-colonial theory with Dr. Janice Lively, and that class had me thinking about it like all day.
Music theory class, which is probably an interesting choice because it was at 8 a.m. every single day my freshman year, both semesters, which no one likes 8 a.m.s in college. My professor, Mr. Streeter, is incredible, and my class became more of a community than anything. It was a really nice way to come into college, and honestly, my best friends came out of that class.
One of my favorite activities is the honors program. I've been involved with it all 4 years that I've been on campus here. I'm also involved in Alpha Phi Omega here on campus. You do a lot of service in the community. You get to build relationships with people in the organization, and you get to do a lot of leadership activities.
I've been involved in lots of student groups on campus, all the choral ensembles, the vocal ensembles, and I loved being in late night blues, vocal jazz. We just had a lot of fun and really bonded with each other. I'm also a member of Phi Mu. It's a really fun way to meet people, but also to give back to others that need it.
My favorite organizations that I've been a part of is definitely the Black Student Union, because I really like what they're doing for the campus overall and the social justice issues that they're pursuing on campus.
I'm pretty much just involved with running. I'm really proud to be a Blue Jay because It's an amazing community. Blue also looks really nice when we're running, so it's awesome.
Love being a student ambassador in the Office of Admissions. It's really great because I get to give tours to all these potential students, whether they're first years or transfers.
I'm a CA for the ELSA students, which basically means that I live in the dorms that they also live in to provide any extra support that they might need. And I'm really proud to be part of this program, especially because it's one of the few in the country. And it's awesome because I work with students with disabilities in classrooms, and they always ask me, oh, can I go to Elmhurst? And I can say confidently, yes, you can go to Elmhurst.
When I cross the stage at graduation, I'll be most proud of all the research that I've done. I didn't come into college with the intention to do that. I fell in love with the idea of research and the process of doing research.
It's just incredible to look back and think that Elmhurst has done so much for me already, and I think that's what I'll be most proud of, to think just who I've become and who I want to be still.
I think what I would remember most fondly are obviously my friends that I've made.
Making memories with those friends in really interesting places that normally wouldn't be so exciting, but they are, because you love each other and you get to know each other so well.
Between the professors and the friends that I've made, I think that will stay with me the rest of my life.
People who give back to Elmhurst, you're not only helping me, you're helping my family grow as well. Me graduating college and being the first one to graduate means that hopefully others in my family, like my nephews and nieces, can see that and want to come to a school like Elmhurst.
So when you give money to Elmhurst, you're giving these students the experience of a lifetime and the ability to become who they're meant to be.
Thank you for giving us the opportunity to change our lives.
Let the ceremonies begin. Welcome to your richly deserved Elmhurst University Commencement Day.
Defend yourselves. Make yourselves known. Always.
Seven 6 is your score, and halftime has expired. We're moving on to the third. Blue Jays with a 1-goal lead. Mertland will take the draw here for Elmhurst. Ball up in the air. Took a wicked spin off this new turf. Still loose. And Eastman will pick it up. For the Blue Jays going left to right. I tell you one thing for Marian, and they'll pick up the turnover. Here's Station. Good D by the Blue Jays to slow things down just a little bit. Here's Murphy. Murphy behind the cage. Sabres moving it down 7-6 and make it 7-7. Just like that, right out of halftime, and the Sabres will even it up. 14-14 left here in the third, and it's 7-7. Boy, the Sabres been able to.
Marian goal number 22, Taylor Russo.
Russo with the goal, and again, the Sabres taking advantage of a breakdown defensively by the Blue Jays. Vanoni with a great attempt. But the Sabres, at the same time, able to find an opening in that defense of Elmhurst. And they've made the Blue Jays pay here tonight. It's 7-7 right out of halftime. Beautiful day today. High of about 73. Here's another draw. That one's straight up in the air. Eastman trying to come up with it for Elmhurst. That ball's still loose. Still on the turf. Like a hot potato, and now Sabres able to finally pick up this draw. Quick move here by Marino. And Marian. They're going to try to drop this one right down the seam. Nobody home. But Marian somehow picks it up, and a nice underarm shovel that time, and Vanoni with a nice stop. Murphy loses it, gets it back, moves it to the far wing. Picked up defensively by Roque. And it looks like we're going to get a free position out of this. And it's going to be Marino. She already has one here tonight. Straight on with Vanoni. There's the shot. Oh, Vanoni, nice stop. Blue Jays come up with it. With the Blue Jays showing their speed. Here's MC Brown. Moniz, and then leaves this one for Eastman, who has the hat trick. Tries to drop it toward the near hash mark, and this one turned over. Here comes Marian. 7-7, 12:37 left here in the third. Izzy Newton and the Sabres moving it in on the near wing. Newton looking to pass this one off. She does. This is Station. Station, good night so far with 2 goals. And now the Blue Jays will come up with it. Elmhurst looking to put an 8th goal up. Ball still loose. Here's Eastman. Eastman on the near wing. Sprints by a couple defenders. Now Eastman will get it back. Passes it over on the near wing. That's Sheppy. Eastman, little give and go with Mertland. That ball's still loose. And the Sabres able to come up with it. Marian crosses that center line. Oh, they're going to say this is a turnover. They're going to give it to Elmhurst. 7-7, 10:45 left here in the third. Vanoni with it. Calling out the plays. Sheppy missed that one and turned it over. Heidi now with it for Marian. Moves it along the far wing. One-on-one with Eastman. Oh, a nice move between a couple defenders. And moves it in, and that's going to be a goal for Station. She's got the hat trick.
Marian goal number 7, Nicole Station.
Station, that's her third. Makes it 8-7. And right out of halftime, Sabres 2 quick goals, and they'll retake the lead. Simzak will check back in. Diaz will have a seat, the senior from Northlake, Illinois. Moniz, he'll check out. Salmon checks in for Elmhurst. 10:05 left here in the third. Here's another draw. Eastman trying to track it down. 1-on-1 with the speedy Murphy. Oh, and Eastman. Almost looked like one of those slew foots that you would see in hockey. Trip called. Okay, it looks like we're going to have a player off. Looks like contact to the head. Blue Jays, woman up. Russo will take a knee. Blue Jays looking to tie this one back up again. There's Mertland. She's knocked down on the near wing. Gets back up. Here's Sheppy. Back to Mertland. Back out to the point. Here's Eastman. Pass from Roque. Eastman right down the middle. She's quickly triple team. Roque wide open. That one hit a Sabre player on the way through. Still loose, still loose. Kasarag with the stop. Here's Heidi. Drops it off for Station, who has 3 goals. Station. Well, that one hit from behind, but they're going to call, looks like going to be a free position. 8:37 left, 8-7 Sabres. And Nicole Station, who has 3 goals. Straight on, one-on-one with Vanoni. Here's Station, and scores. She's got 4 goals and extends it back to a 2-goal lead.
Nicole Station.
The Station knew exactly what she was going to do. Went low on Vanoni, makes it 9-7. But Sabres came here to play. Up by 2 with 8:35 left here in the third. 14-10 in favor of the Sabres ground balls. 5-4 saves in favor of Elmhurst. Eastman with it. Oh, we're going to have another card. Green card. Looks like Emma Church. No, that's going to be Murphy. Marie Murphy. Here's Eastman along the far wing, trying to move it in. Nice cradle. Eastman moves in. She's pushed out of there. Leaves it for Mertland. Woman up for the Blue Jays. Need to improve on this here tonight. Salmon with it. This one loose, and Marian comes up with it again. I tell you, the woman up has not been friendly to the Blue Jays. Here comes Izzy Newton. She has a pair of goals, and they'll just take time off this clock and wait for Murphy to come back in. And she's back in. Team's back to full strength. Marian trying to extend this lead to 3. And we have a whistle, that one right off the crossbar. Well, it looks like we're going to have a free position. I tell you, Murphy didn't miss by much. She came out of the penalty box and looked to score her first and team's 10th. Murphy with the free position. 7:15 left. It's 9-7. Here's Murphy. And we have a whistle. Looks like a legal procedure on the Blue Jays, so they'll get a redo. Murphy in, and nice stop by Vanoni this time. That's a big stop, but Marian keeps it up here. Station. Nice reverse cradle and tried to move it from right to left. But she'll get a free position. She has 4 goals, a senior from Kenosha, looking for number 5. Station, and she's got it. 5 goals tonight for Nicole Station.
Marian goal number 7, Nicole Station.
Station is a scoring machine. She came in with a team high 9. Now she's got 14 goals on the season for a total of 18 points already. We got a timeout. It's 10-7 Sabres. And the story has been Marian out of halftime. It's been all Sabres. 5 goals by Nicole Station, 2 for Izzy Newton. Marino with 1 and Russo with 2. Kasarag has really played well between the pipes. Some breakdowns in the defense of the Blue Jays has allowed the Sabres to add to this lead, which was 7-6 at halftime in favor of the Blue Jays. Now it's 10-7. 4-0 lead, or 4-goal run by the Sabres. We've seen 2-0 runs. Now it's a 4-0 run for Marian. So we'll see what happens out of the timeout. Called by head coach Sloan Baumgartner, first season at the helm of the Blue Jays. 7:01 left here in the third, 10-7 Marian. Heidi and Mertland on the draw. Eastman comes up with it. Tried to drop that one off to Sheppy. Sheppy trying to come up with it. And the Sabres out with it again. That's Murphy. We have a whistle. And looks like we're going to have another card. This one on the Blue Jays. Eastman will go off. Now the Sabres. A woman up. Marian up by 3. Moves it down low, and just like that, it didn't take long. We're going to have another card. Let's see if they're going to count the goal, and they will. That one's a yellow. Or did they wave off the goal? It looked like they signaled that they were going to allow the goal. Armstrong off, Eastman back in. Yeah, they're going to count the goal.
Emma Heidi.
Emma Heidi. And just as the ball was released, a yellow card given to Michaela Armstrong. And it's 11-7. Another woman up for the Sabres. Well, that had to be a bang-bang play right there because it looked like from up here. But then you take a look at it on the replay, which we saw that it was right after the ball was released. So good call by the officials. Yellow card for Armstrong. Here come the Sabres. That's Murphy. Weaves between not 1, 2, but 3 still with it. Ball loose, and Elmhurst trying to keep this one alive. Ball still loose right along the sideline. You kind of lose that ball there in that white paint. Good thing it's yellow. That was the only thing that kept my golf game alive was a yellow ball so I could see when it was about 40 feet outside the green. Blue Jays with it. 5:42 left. It's 11-7. And the Sabres pick this one off. Another turnover. They're looking to make it 12-7. Benoni, nice stop. Down the shot by Heidi. Here's Murphy. Tried to drop this one down low. Ball still loose. Here's Marino. Marino moves it from one wing to the other. She'll stop. Switch sides. Nice cradle. Ball still loose down on the turf. And Elmhurst will come up with it. There's a shot to the head. And it looks like we're going to have a Sabre player off. Oh, it is. Another yellow card. And that's Nicole Station, their player with 5 goals, out on a yellow card. 5:01 left here in the third. 11-7 is your score. There's the whistle. We're back underway. Mertlin, nice cradle. Keeps that ball away. Looking for Eastman. Eastman. Roke. Now Sanis. There's a whistle away from the ball. And whatever the whistle is, that gave the possession to the Sabres. Wow. Ooh, a couple players colliding about the 28-yard line. That was Murphy and Roke. Both players up. Good to see that they're okay. Marian moving the ball up systematically. 11-7, 4:10 left here in the third. It's been all Sabres here in the third. It was 7-6, Elmhurst with the lead at halftime. Here's Murphy. Drops this one down low. We have a whistle on the pass. Looks like another free position. Looks like it's going to be Marie Murphy, senior from East Canton, Ohio. Canton, Ohio, home of the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Here's Murphy, moves it in. Tries to go around Vanoni. Nice stop, looks like a crease violation. And the Blue Jays will turn this one right over. Sabres with the ball and the lead. Here's Newton, junior from Oregon, Wisconsin. They'll try to move that one down low. Vanoni read that book before, was able to obstruct the pass. Well, the Blue Jays need to get something going in a hurry. Down 11-7 with 3:07 left here in the third. Granted, you have a whole fourth, but the way that Marian's playing right now as far as the possession game, you're only getting about 5, maybe 6 possessions every period. Here's Eastman. Eastman with 3 goals. Here's Mertland right down the seam. Passes this one off. Sanchez. Mertland. Now Eastman. Here's Mertland. Tries to go around the defender. Not able to do so. Nice cradle that time. Went from left to right. And I think we're going to get a free position. It's going to be Mertland this time. .214 left here in the third. Right up the middle. Oh, that one tried to bounce it on the far post. Missed wide left. Kasarag playing well between the pipes. Giving up 7 while still on the turf. Sabres come up with it. Nice play that time by Izzy Newton. Station. Lost this one, still on the turf, this brand new turf here at Langhorse Stadium. Historic Langhorse Field. Sabres trying to move it in on the far wing. 1:20 left. Station, looking for number 6. Vanoni got a piece of that one. Sabres keep it, and this one just misses on the near post. Station right now all over this field. Marian with it, 54.7 seconds left here in the third. 11-7's your score. This one down low and make it 12-7 now. I believe that was Marino. If it is, that's her second of the game.
Marian goal number 16, Callie Moreno.
It is Marino. Hard angle shot amongst 2 defenders. (12-7). 6 goals here in the third. .48 seconds left here in the third. It's 12-7, all Marian. When the Blue Jays need to get something going right off this draw. I would say every possession from here on out is very, very important, especially this one. If they can score in the next 48.9 seconds, that sets the pace for the fourth. And here's the draw. That ball's still loose, and we have a whistle, and they're going to give it to Marian. So there goes that theory out the window. Now the Sabres, here's Station. She's got 5, looking for number 6, believe it or not. She's going to go right, drops this one down low, and score. Just like that, it's 13-7. Wow. Again, Marian systematically moving it down pass to pass. And I mean, great passing. Izzy Newton, now she has the hat trick. You see this crisp passing. That's all it took. Station drew the defensive call. And Newton makes it 13-7. 29.8 seconds left. I mentioned Station came in, team high 9. She's added 5 to that one. Newton was in second with 7. She's added 3 to that. You can definitely see Newton, Heidi, and Station. And here's Marian again, not wasting any time with 20 seconds left. Looking to make this a 7-goal lead. Vanoni able to stop it. And that will be it for the third. 13-7. It was 7-6. Elmhurst with the lead coming into the third. And it's been all Sabres. It's 13-7. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have the fourth period action live here from Langhorse Field.
You just might end up making the world a better place. But first, you have to discover who you are and what you can learn from others. To do that, you have to seek out teachers and mentors who will help you identify your goals and challenge you to go after them. Before you can do that, you have to find a community that welcomes and supports you. A place where you can learn. A place where you can thrive. Before you can do that, you must have motivation and desire to improve your mind, your soul, your circumstances. To ignite that desire, you must find your potential. We'll help you discover your potential once you discover us. Elmhurst University.
For nearly 150 years, Elmhurst College prepared students for lives of meaning and success. Today, as Elmhurst University, we're carrying on that proud legacy. A beautiful campus just 30 minutes from downtown Chicago. Small classes where you'll get to know your professors. And top-ranked majors and graduate programs that will open the door to the career of your dreams. As we celebrate a new name for our institution in an ever-changing world, our values and spirit remain the same. Welcome to Elmhurst University.
Fourth period is here. It's 13-7. Marian, the visitors from Wisconsin, spoiling this Monday night. The 11th of March already. Hopefully you're enjoying daylight savings time. Or maybe you just don't switch your clocks back. I know there's some places in America that don't abide by that rule. I prefer it to be nice and sunny all day long, if we could. Teams will switch sides. Blue Jays now going right to left. They find themselves down 13-7. Need to make a major comeback to get back into this contest because Marian is good with the possession. Here's Eastman. Defender goes down. See if the Blue Jays can take advantage. Here's Eastman. Eastman already with 3. Got to manage that shot clock, but also little sign of desperation here. You got to get things going a little quicker than you normally would, especially down 13-7. Here's Eastman again, spin move right at the point, and there's a whistle. Eastman on a free position. She's going to go in, and a nice stop again. Kasarag, I tell you, has really, really played well. After giving up those 7, she is tough to get that ball around. Now Marian moving it right down the seam, moves it to the near wing. That's Marino. Back out to the point, that's Heidi. Now Marian. Chew up this shot clock, which is at 58 seconds. 13:40 left here in the 4th. Oh, and that's going to be an illegal pick right there. Or what they call a charge. Going to be Blue Jays ball. But Marian, they'll defend the ball full length of this field. Now over the midfield stripe. Blue Jays with it. That was MC Brown. Now she'll retreat. Here's Eastman moving along the near hash mark. Will take the point. Moves it to the far wing. Now Elmhurst trying to move this one in, and there's a whistle. And this will be a free position. Bella Roque will take the free position with 12:59 left here in the 4th. 13-7 Marian. Here's Roque. Kasarag again with another stop. Long outlet pass. And the Blue Jays will come up with it at the midfield stripe. Now Elmhurst looking to move this one back in. That was Sheppy. Ball loose down on the turf. And the Blue Jays will turn it over. Here come the Sabres. Now they switch the field. That's Marino. She's got a couple goals on the night. Marino picked up defensively by Sheppy. Here's Station. She's got 5 goals. Now they'll pass hash mark to hash mark. Sabres trying to move this in. Then they'll withdraw. Now Station with it. 1-on-1 with Eastman. 49 on the shot clock for the Sabres. Ooh, knocked down hard. And this will be a free position. Oh, will it be a card? Yes, it will be. Another yellow. MC Brown. And here's the free position for Marian. 11:48 left here in the 4th. And score. Emma Heidi. That's her second.
Goal number 14, Emma Heidi.
14-7. Now a 7-goal lead for the Sabres. Take a look at it right here. Just a low line drive by Vanoni. Brown back out. Woman up goal that time. Now it's 14-7 with 11:46 left here in this contest. Next contest will come Thursday night. Cornell College. First draw at 7 p.m. Then they'll be up in Wisconsin for the next two. The 23rd at Concordia University, Wisconsin. 27th at UW Stevens Point. There's the draw. Eastman trying to come up with it for the Blue Jays. Not able to do so. That's Heidi who scored the last goal. Now the Sabres keep their foot on the gas. Here's Murphy. Murphy on the near wing. Station looking for number 6. Oh, nice juke move. And there's a whistle, and that might be a free position. And it is Station with 5 tonight. Senior from Kenosha looking for number 6. There's the shot and score.
Marian goal number 7, Nicole Station.
Nicole Station, that's number 6. Well, what a Station now 15 on the season. Came in with 9. She's got 6 here tonight, and at 11:19, it's 15-7. Marian with the lead. Blue Jays have not scored since back in the second when they took that 7-6 lead. From that point on, it's been all Marian. Here's the draw. This one up in the air. Eastman comes down with it for Elmhurst. They have got to get one here. Nice cradle there by Eastman. Splits 3 defenders. She's hitting the head that time. Inadvertent. Now Mertlin right down the seam. Need to get fancy here. They just need to score. Mertlin. Looks like she was hit in the back. So Mertlin drops this one down low. Just a little give and go that time. That was a nice play. Looking for Roque. Roque, who has a couple goals tonight. That was more like one of those tip drills you would see in basketball. The pass and just make connection with it and just try to drive that one in the goal. 57 seconds on the shot clock, 10:33 on the game clock. 15-7, Marian with the lead. Blue Jays with the ball and the possession. Here's Eastman. Gives this one up for Roque. Now MC Brown. Mertlin between the hash marks. Drops it down low. Salmon tries to drop that one down. Oh, that was a good play right there. Roque had nowhere to go. She was on the far post. Nice spin move there by Moniz. And loses it. Kasarag again. Sabres not wasting any time. They'll throw this ball all the way down. And Marino will pick it up. Good clear that time. And we have a whistle. This will be a free position. I believe that's Izzy Newton. No, it's not. That one over the top of the crossbar that time. By Benoni with the possession. Gets it out to Mertlin. Mertlin trying to shed the two defenders. Boy, Station just no room to breathe as Jacob loses it. We're going to have another yellow card. And Marian will get it this time. I believe it's Station again. It is. So their leading scorer sitting out with a yellow. Woman up for the Blue Jays. They've got to do something here with 8:38 left. Down 15-7. Down by 8. You got to be impressed by the press right now of the Sabres. Again, what you see is what you get with them. They don't have no bench players due to the 3 scratches. And another player off, and that's going to be Newton. Now, 2 up for the Blue Jays. And the Sabres come out with it. And we have, another yellow card. This one's going to be issued to Elmhurst, and I believe that's going to be Mertlin with it. So now it's just one woman up for the Blue Jays. Marian with the possession. This is Marino. Here's Murphy with it. 48 on the shot clock, 7:23 on the game clock. Murphy with it, right down the seam. Nice spin move. Tries to turn around, shooting that one in, and she scores. That's her first tonight for Murphy, senior out of East Canton, Ohio.
Marian goal number 3, Marie Murphy.
Makes it 16-7. And it looks like we're going to take a timeout. Called by head coach Sloan Baumgartner for the Blue Jays. 16-7 is your score. As we mentioned, 7-6 in halftime in favor of the Blue Jays. Now they find themselves down 16-7. We're going to take a quick break on this timeout called by Elmhurst. It's 16-7 Marian.
You just might end up making the world a better place. But first, you have to discover who you are and what you can learn from others. To do that, you have to seek out teachers and mentors who will help you identify your goals and challenge you to go after them. Before you can do that, you have to find a community that welcomes and supports you. A place where you can learn. A place where you can thrive. Before you can do that, you must have motivation and desire to improve your mind, your soul, your circumstances. To ignite that desire, you must find your potential. We'll help you discover your potential once you discover us. Elmhurst University.
16-7's your score, 7:14 left in this contest. Marian came to play today, even though their record shows 0-5, a very high-scoring team. Looking to get their first win of the season, up 16-7. 7:14 left in this contest. Here's the draw. Mertlin. Still out for the Blue Jays. Here's the draw. Eastman comes up with it on the clear, and then Eastman hammered. Oh, we're going to have another card. Oh, another yellow. This one's going to be on Isabel Davis, the junior from Oakland, Indiana. Woman up for the Blue Jays has not been their friend tonight. Marian has suffocated them as far as being a woman down. Marian has really taken advantage of that. Here's Eastman. She got 3 goals. Looking to get Blue Jays back at it. And I tell you, that interior defense by the Sabres, a tough one. And just as I say that, Elmhurst breaks the drought, and now it's 16-8. Woman up goal.
Elmhurst goal number 4, Kendall Sheppy.
Kendall Sheppy, the senior from Lebanon, Illinois. With 6:38 left, it's 16-8. Lead now cut in half. There's a will, there's a way. Time on the clock. Blue Jays not giving up. Boy, the Blue Jays needed that. We've been talking about that for most of this second half up to that point. Almost a 24-minute scoreless drought by the Blue Jays. And Marian comes down with it. Here's Murphy. Gives it up to Station. Station right down the seam again. Picked up by MC Brown. Sabres on the attack. Here's Station. Looking for number 6, and she got it. They'll make that number 7.
Marian goal number 7, Nicole Station.
7 for 7 tonight. As I mentioned, came in with 9. Now with 16 on the season. She would not be denied. She went right and then shoulder shot. .6:15 left. Station Number 7 has 7 here tonight. Senior out of Kenosha, went to Indian Trail High School. But his team clicking on all cylinders. Now with 45 goals scored on the season. It's hard to believe that team is 0-5 with as many as they can put by the keepers. This one turned over, but the Sabres, right at midfield, will come up with it. Izzy Newton finds Station, who has 7, passes that one off. Here's Marino. She's got a couple also tonight. Drops that one down in the middle. And a quick turnaround shot by Newton. That went toward the near post, and that one missed. But closest player was a Sabre. 5:20 left. Station will pick it up. Maybe. She does. And she'll slow it up a 30 on the shot clock. Station with 7, weaves amongst 3, make it 4 different defenders. Nice save by Vanoni. Point blank shot. Ground ball picked up by Armstrong, then turned over. Heidi with it. Jacob picks it up for Elmhurst in the far corner. 4 minutes and 30 seconds left. Blue Jays down by 9 again. Here's MC Brown. Nice cradle, utilizing her speed. Brown will move it right down the seam. Slow it up, finds Eastman. Eastman now with it near hash mark. Picks up the double team. Tries to drop it off. MC Brown was trying to break or make that Mertlin right down the middle. Every time they try to pull that play, you'll see the double team, and quickly it drops off to the player that's crashing right down the seam. This one right down the middle, swing and a miss that time. Well, I tell you, what a great pass there to Sheppy. Kasarag with another stop. Here's Newton with it. Marian not wasting any time. Oh, Vanoni, point blank stop again. Another turnover. Here's Marino, and then wide open. That was Newton, and Vanoni with another point-blank stop. Now the Blue Jays, under 3 minutes left, down 17-8. It looks like we're going to have a green card, so Marian be a woman down. Emma Heidi with 2 goals, the junior from Kenosha, Bradford High School. She'll sit down for a few seconds here. See if the Blue Jays can take advantage. There's Mertlin, ducks under 1 defender, picks up the triple team. Here's Eastman. Sabres have done a good job locking down the high scores. Here's Eastman. Kasarag again. Another point-blank stop. This ball rolling loose. And a turnover, and the Blue Jays will come up with it. 2:15 left in this contest. Up next, Thursday night, Cornell College in town take on the Blue Jays. First draw at 7. 120 seconds left. This ball turned over, and the Sabres come up again with it. That's Marino. And going off for Elmhurst, Heidi Jacob. So a woman up for the, it's going to be both teams down a player. Now a woman up for Marian. Salmon picks that one off. Here's Eastman. 1:30 left. Another player off, this time for Marian, Isabel Davis. Each team down a woman. Here's Eastman. Right down the seam. Again, she picks up the double team right near that 12-meter fan. They're not allowing them very much as far as the possession goes. And they give this one to Marian, and that might be it. So they can wind down this shot clock, not even take a shot. Can't really stall neither, so you have to make some kind of progress, a pass. Here's Station. 3, now 4 defenders. Moves in, and she has got 8 goals on the night.
Marian goal number 7, Nicole Station.
18-8, 10-goal lead. Nicole Station has 8 goals on the night. 52.2 seconds left. The 10-goal lead. This clock will continue to run as the running clock in women's lacrosse. 10 goals or more. And this will do it. You might get the draw in. Well, you'll definitely get it in. But the Blue Jays back to the chalkboard. So welcome in Cornell. Here's Station. 13 seconds left, and Marian will pick up their first win of the season. They'll move to 1-5, and the Blue Jays will drop to 1-2. They'll be back at it first draw on Thursday against Cornell. Well, it was the Nicole Station show here tonight with 8 goals. And it was Gracie Eastman, Kendall Sheppy with 1, Bella Roque with 2, and Andrea Mertlin with 2. And that was all the scoring that the Blue Jays can muster up tonight. Well, can't win them all. Back to the chalkboard we go. We'll see on Thursday night. Draw at 7 here on Elmhurst University's athletic YouTube page and suncom.tv. Your final score here tonight, 18-8. Marian with the win. Have yourself a good night, everybody, and go Blue Jays.
Go Sabres!